Hello, welcome back to another 1001 Beers You Must Try Before You Die. We've just finished our 80 shilling beer, which got a bit fusty towards the end, but yeah, Quino's not a fan of it. We are now moving to, could be quite more interesting beers. This beer we picked up at the 1001 Beer bottle share at the end of last year. It's from Canada, first brewed 2004. It is 4.2% and it is Boréale Blanche.
Oh,
And it's from Quebec, which is why it's the French version of Canada.
tell us more about it.
I will tell you more about it. Tasting notes: white beers tend to be mostly about aroma, and this one especially so, with a fragrant citrus nose that hints at florals, pepper, and ginger. Light, refreshing body, and dry finish. So it's a wheat beer. Now, wheat beers are something which I have a complicated relationship with. I generally like them. The key is how banana-y is it. That is always the key. Right?
So it's your relationship with the esters.
Yes. Now I don't mind it so much. I like a wheat beer from time to time, but I couldn't drink pints and pints and pints of it. But I do like it as a general. It's a nice, interesting beer style that I don't have very often. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, so
Yeah, your relationship with wheat beer is relatively similar to mine. I do enjoy a good one, but also some of them are just too much.
So we've got a picture of a polar bear on here. I don't know what boreal means, whether it means bear or it means something else, or malt, or I have no idea because I don't know French.
Okay.
Do you want to look it up?
Yeah, if you can fill the airtime.
Yeah, I will. So, it's the name of the brewery for a start. What it means, I do not know.
Boreale.
Yeah, might something ale, boring ale. Oh, it might mean the aurora.
Boreale, something to do with
Strong, weak.
something to do with.
Who knows?
I don't know. There's a long and complicated thing on which.
Well, anyway, it's the name of the brewery, so we'll
remain ignorant.
best way to be. I quite like the design. It's quite classic. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's quite neat. Yeah.
It's all right.
That's what it says in the tin. It's a white beer.
Brewery
So.
appears to be set up 1988, so it's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll talk a bit more about the beer in a minute from the book. So that's how it looks like a wheat beer to me.
Yeah, it's a bit hazy.
Give a little
Not
smell.
too bad.
Oh, it doesn't smell too estery. The smell is all right. I'm not getting banana at all on the nose. And normally I would get banana on the nose.
I'm getting a mixture of ginger and fairy liquid.
Well, it does say ginger in the tasting notes.
Oh, does it?
It does say floral and ginger.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does. That's what I read out. You weren't listening.
I'm not just a pretty face. Not just a pretty face.
Wait, I did just read it out.
Did you? Oh,
Yes.
I wasn't paying any attention. Was that when I was busy pouring it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I switched off. Okay,
See,
something must have gone in there.
It says a fragrant citrus nose that hints at florals, pepper, and ginger.
Oh, okay.
And it does.
Right.
Should we go for the taste?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cheers.
Does taste
Ooh.
floral.
That's
Does
nice.
taste gingery.
That's really nice.
It's not bad.
Yeah, real ginger taste to it. I've never had a wheat beer that tasted ginger before. That's super nice. I mean, there is some reasons why.
Okay.
Because it's spicy, isn't it? It's got spiciness to it.
A little. Yeah.
Not pepper, not like peppery, but not chili, right?
Yeah.
So it says, it doesn't quite fit into the Belgian white beer style. It's brewed with oats in addition to wheat and malted barley, and it's seasoned with coriander, orange peel, and spices. It's fermented to a lighter strength than typical, which gives it a more refreshing character. That's really nice.
4.2, of course.
I would say that is getting on for potentially one of my favourite wheat beers after Rothaus,
Oh,
which is
high
praise.
indeed, yeah.
Mostly because this one's got a really interesting taste to it. There's no banana at all.
No
banana
no.
esters, but it's like spicy and gingery and peppery.
It's almost a bit Christmassy.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
really nice.
It's not bang full of flavours. Before people get the wrong idea, it's subtle. It's an easy drinker.
I could drink a pint of this easy, easy. That'd be really nice on an autumn day, I think. Maybe even a winter's day, like it is today.
I was thinking high summer for this. I think this would be nice to be.
I don't know, because of the it's got that kind of peppery spiciness with the ginger. I was thinking not summer,
Oh,
but maybe you're right.
I think it's to be a nice palate cleanser. That's what I thought summer.
It would be a nice palate cleanser, actually. Off maybe quite a heavy meal.
Yeah.
That's generally really good.
Tidy beer. Autumnal. We'll settle for autumnal.
Yeah,
I think that would work.
really nice beer. Really interesting wheat beer. I've not had one quite like this before, so I totally get why that's in the book.
Yeah, never heard of it before. Never heard of the brewery. Didn't think Canadians did any beer of any particular interest. I've heard of Moosehead.
Yeah, well, actually, that's not.
As far as I've ever been with Canadian beer.
I must say, all the Canadian beers I've had in here, apart from maybe one or two, have been really good. And actually, I think Canadian beer is incredibly underrated. And people think about American beer quite a lot and American craft beer. I actually think the Canadian craft beer scene is probably incredibly underrated, especially from the beers I've had. There's quite a lot in the book from Canada. If you look at just the list here,
That's surprisingly large.
yeah, I remember we had the 1001 beer, which is that oatmeal stout, which is a bit crap. But I've had some, but I've had some other ones in here that have been absolute classics. Really, really tasty beers. So, yeah, I would happily have this again. Do you remember the hibiscus beer we had? We were sitting here in this room, maybe about a year ago. And
That's one my brain.
we had a hibiscus beer. It was really, really good. Called Rosé de Hibiscus. Well, go and look at the beer review on YouTube. But we had that, and that was super nice. It was really, really, really floral. And I think you might have had the beer with me that was called Terrible.
Oh yes, that rings a bell.
It was really, really
that was actually pretty good. Yes.
Really good. There was a lot of beers from because they've got a brewery over there called Unibrew, which sounds like it's a generic brewery, but they do loads of beers in this book, and they're all really interesting. I really enjoyed a lot of their beers. So
Well, there we go.
yeah, good on.
Don't blame Canada.
Don't blame Canada.
No.
Drink more of their beer.
Exactly.
If you ever see it, I mean, in the UK, I mean, you don't see Canadian beers ever.
I don't think I've ever seen one. Apart from Moosehead, that's the only reason.
Labatt's, is that Canadian?
Oh yeah.
That used to be a thing.
Yeah,
didn't
that
it?
used to be a thing when we were a lot younger, when we were kids.
That's kind of. I've not
think that
seen
might have died
Moosehead
to death.
for ages. So
Yeah.
so Canadian beer, sadly, is got a bad rep over here anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe in America. I don't know.
Something that needs to change.
Yes, drink more Canadian beer. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you for another beer review very, very soon.